Alright, hello everyone. I'm back. Same place, same time. Probably different time in the video, but same day, hopefully. Anyway, let's talk about heaven more. And the places you'll find in heaven. I'm not going to the road, okay? Alright, I'm just finding shade. Those bugs are out there, like they usually are. Alright. So the place, another place you'll find in heaven is like a garden place. There are two garden places. One in the city, which is a store, and another sets of gardens, which you find throughout heaven. Sorry for the itch, I'm just a little itchy. So, in heaven you'll find very much the most beautiful gardens you can ever imagine. My home is basically like in a garden or wherever you can find it. I mean, this mansion is like 1,400 miles high and across and wide, and it's like a mountain. But really, you'll find it's the most beautiful place you can ever have. Also, in heaven, there's like a place that you can find a store for your gardens. Not the most beautiful one, but it's also very much glassy everywhere, like golden glass. And there's also a lot of greenhouse, which is warm feeling. And the flowers and then there's the part where there's like jungle part, and there's the fountain part. That's gonna be very much a beautiful place, but not the most beautiful place ever. But what is, it's gonna be like the parts in heaven, which is going to be so beautiful. It's going to be, oh man, I can imagine right now. Like, imagine the most beautiful place you can ever have. Lots of pillars and beams that connect to it. Like most beautiful pillars and beams that connect to it, and a dome in it with a waterfall going out of it, with the mayflowers and a mountain and a mountain high next to it, with many jungles and flowers. Then there's like a fountain that goes within it. It goes to the waterfall that goes out of it, and it goes deep within the valley of waterfall. And within it, you can actually play in the water in the waterfall. It's, oh man. Then there's the gardens that are so beautiful that it cannot be imagined. So basically, yeah, you can literally find so many amazing things in heaven. There are the gardens. There's the store for the gardens. Then there's God's kingdom, which is a huge golden place where there's glass floors. It's like bronze, but so much glass that like gold. It's like bronze. It's like glass clear, and it's, my goodness. And on the bottom, it's like you can see a mirror reflection like a glass that's golden. I mean, can you ever imagine that? And in that one throne room, you have the long throne room with many pillars and many gardens, and you have God and Jesus on one seat, and then you have yourself on the other seat as a spirit. And then there's the golden room, which is basically the throne room of justice. There's a throne room of life. There's a throne room of justice, which is basically you get to justify everything that you need to. Like, it basically has the 24 elders. It has a circular room, and then in the center there's God in His seat, and then there's actually literally 100 million angels in that throne room. That's the more important one, but that's for when you justify against the devil and his angels, and that the next one, next to it is basically for heaven. But the one I'm talking about right now is basically about the universal one, which is all golden and amazing, and it's basically full of light, and it has quite the amazing amount of trees and forests and gardens, and it's quite beautiful. Then there's the white throne of justice. That's the two I was talking about before was actually in the top and bottom, the top and side of the top. This one's on the bottom and on the left of the north. Then this one's like on the bottom and the left, and basically in that white room, throne of justice, it's basically there for the sinners. There's many sinners, and then there's many angels, like I don't know, like 100 million or more or less. I don't know, but I do know that there's like a huge amount of disapproval against those people. And I suppose you could actually own that place as well, but you know, not a pleasant place to own. So yeah, those were some of the places you could actually see in heaven. And I don't know if I can make it part 3. Okay, I'll be done now. Okay, bye.